Our next guest was inspired by coming to Branson and seeing a show at the Hughes Brothers Theater. And it was there he experienced the family atmosphere, the family shows that happen here often here in Branson, where we're here celebrating Christmas, of course, this time of year. But there is a wonderful show that you don't want to miss when you come. It's called Jerusalem. Dudu Fisher is the one who was inspired that, how many years ago was it, Dudu?
It was 3 years ago. I have to tell you, you're so right. I mean, I was really inspired by this show, but the thing was that when we came to see the show, the girl at the door said, I had tickets left there, you know, so they said, your name is Dudu, Dudu Fisher. And I said, yes. She says, well, that's a funny name. I said, I know it's funny, I know it's very funny. Everybody makes fun of this name, but they remember the name. So I went to the theater, and in the middle of the show, one of the Hughes brothers stopped the show, and they said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here tonight. His name is Mr. Fisher. He never said Dudu, of course. And Mr. Fisher comes all the way from Israel. And there was a standing ovation. And I looked at Barbara, my manager, and I said to her, listen, I mean, they know us here. I mean, they know Jerusalem, they know Israel, they love Jerusalem, they love Israel, and these are the real friends of Israel right now as we speak. And I said to Barbara, this is the time to come here. For me, to come to Branson was like a tribute for my Christian friends, our Christian friends, because my father was saved by a Christian family in Poland during the war. And I really feel that I'm in this world because of Christian people. And for me to come back here and to say thank you, and to hug you, and to embrace you, and to sing for you, and to bring to you, as we say, we bring the city of God to the country of God, to the state of God, like Missouri. So for us to bring Jerusalem into this place is really a fantastic adventure. It's tough. It was very tough. I mean, the first 2 years were very tough, but I'm happy to say that we're looking forward all the time, and more people are coming to see the show. Because when I came here first, we had very little people in the show, 19 people, 20 people at the show. That was the first year. The second year we had about 100, 150 people in the show. And we're looking forward, this is the third year, and we're looking forward to see many, many more people.
Your career spans some 30 years, several continents, as you mentioned, born in Israel. But your passion for music began after you personally were in the Army. You served in the Israeli Army for 3 years.
That's right.
And after the war, you went to music school in Jerusalem.
That's right. I went to music school, and my first job my first musical job was to be a cantor in a synagogue.
And would you explain for our listeners who might not be familiar with the worship service and how that is, done inside the synagogue? Could you kind of explain that?
A cantor does not have anything to help him sing. He does not have a mic, because a mic is not allowed on the Sabbath. He doesn't have an orchestra, because an orchestra is not allowed to play, because since the destruction of the temple, we do not play instruments in the synagogue. Just to remember the destruction. And the cantor is standing with his back to the people, and only with the help of his voice he has to bring all these people to excitement, to joy, to tears. And this is a very, very tough thing to do. But the cantor actually leads the service, and he gives the people the path, to sing together with him and to pray together with him. The cantor is actually the one who leads the people through the service. So I did this for many years, and then I went to London and I saw Les Miserables for the first time in 1986. And I was sitting there in the chair. I was mesmerized, and I said to myself, well, why do you have to stick only to cantorial music to be a cantor? You can sing all these songs. You can sing "Bring Him Home." You can sing all these beautiful songs from a musical. And to make a long story short, I got the part, but there was a problem, because I do not work on Friday nights and Saturday matinees. So in Israel, there was no problem. I sang it for 3 years. We did the show for 3 years. But then when Cameron Mackintosh, the world producer of Les Miserables and all major shows, came and said that he would like me to come on Broadway, and I said to him, I'm sorry, but I'd love to. But I know it will be impossible, because I don't sing Friday nights and Saturday matinees. And he said to me, why not? And I said, well, it's a long story, And it took a little time. He was fighting. Everybody was fighting the actors' equity, the actors' association, and he fought the theater association, and he won. And he brought me over, and I sang for many months. I sang on Broadway, the lead role of in Les Mis, which is Jean Valjean.
Yeah.
And I did it afterwards in London. Then I did a national tour here. I was Jean Valjean for a long time. And the truth is that I'm coming to Branson only for a short period of time every year, because I'm very busy the rest of the year. I'm really traveling all over the world doing concerts and productions in Israel and all over the place. So I decided, me, Barbara and myself, we decided to dedicate like 6 weeks, between 5 and 6 weeks every year, to come to Branson. This is like this is like something that is going to be here forever, even though I'm not making money, and it's not right now, hoping to make money, of course, but this is not the real reason that I'm here. Is really to bring Jerusalem, God's city, to God's country, Missouri. And the real thing is to come and to say hello to my Christian friends and the people who I owe my life to, and my father's life.
Your father was one of several that were in a bunker for 18 months in Poland.
18 months, yeah. They kept my father for 18 months with 16 members of his family. This is courage. I mean, this is, when you talk about courage, sometimes, in Israel, it's very common that a couple of, like 10 soldiers are walking and there's a grenade. One soldier always falls on the grenade to save his friends. So he kills himself forever. So this is a courage of a split of a second. But the courage of these people, the Kvarchak family, who knew that if Germans find out that my family is in the bunker, in their house, they're not going to kill only the Jews, they're going to kill also them and their 3 kids.
Yes.
And this is a lot of courage to stay like this and to live like this in such fear of losing your lives and your family's lives. And when they came to Israel, we took them to Yad Vashem. Yad Vashem is the museum for the Holocaust. And of course their name is written there. But it was amazing how Alfred Kvarchak, this is the boy that was my father's age, who is today 85, 86, he found his grandfather's name there too. He didn't know that his grandfather also saved Jews. So it means that it was in the family. It was like an educational thing, that grandfather taught the father and the father taught the kids that Jews are not cockroaches and you cannot just kill them like this, that you have to save them if you can. So the grandfather saved 60 Jews. The son saved 15 Jews, and maybe there had other friends and family who saved more Jews. But this is an amazing story.
Jesus Christ said, "Greater love hath no man than he lay his life down for a friend." And I believe that Israel has been a longtime friend of the Christian followers of Jesus Christ, because that's where he once walked, And
that's right.
And we do have a great love for the Jewish people. Now, I know that you also produce DVDs for children that helps teach customs and traditions to Jewish children.
That's right. This is I just finished my 19th DVD. And it's a huge hit all over the world. I mean, Jewish people buy it for their kids to teach them customs and our history. We learn our history through these and they say that if you don't remember your past, there's no future for you. You have to remember your past to have a future.
Dudu, your performance here, Jerusalem, is here in Branson, and it's going on through December the 6th. Folks can go to your website and I believe can purchase tickets ahead of time?
It's www.dudufisher.com, or they can call the Caravel Theater, which is on the Strip, very easy to find. And we are here from November 4th to December 6th, as you said.
And also, I didn't mention, you have over 45 CDs that you have recorded. Do you know all the names of the CDs? You've written so many of them.
It's like children.
It's like children, yes. And I'm sure each one of them have a special place in your heart and a time in your life that you wrote those.
Everyone is different, and everyone is very different. I mean, we are from Israeli songs, from Sabbath songs to musicals with the London Symphony Orchestra, to just American standards with the Jerusalem Symphony Orchestra. There's lots of them, lots of them.
Well, friends, don't forget to come and see Jerusalem with Dudu Fisher. You don't want to miss this show here at the Caravel Theater, and it's located here on 76 Highway in Branson. You can go to the website, Dudu, D-U-D-U, Fisher, F-I-S-H-E-R, dudufisher.com, and learn more information about Dudu's schedule and travels and time here in Branson. I just want to say shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Thank you.
Thank you for your time today, Dudu.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.